Peace and blessings and namaste to all light warriors, workers, and everything in between. It is I, Sophie, today, simply with a quick update, all right? I'm going to be adding another entry to our YouTube channel called Astral Chronicles, all right? And this part is where we're going to share our experiences, our dreams, our visions, our astral travels, our celestial travels, even our etheric travels, for those of you who have got to those realms as well. And the reason why I decided to do that is because it is so important in this day and age to not discount your own personal experience. Remember, just like back in the day, okay, the angels and ascended masters and things like that were targeting certain humans who were sensitive enough to hear from them, to bring about a new revelation. So they are doing it now as well. Our books are our firm foundations and points of references, but your experience will always be your best teacher. As we understand that we are the Creator's ambassadors here on this earth, it is important that we have the ability to hear. And the reason why is because with each cycle comes the newness of revelation, okay? I want you to consider and understand that each sentient life form is constantly elevating and getting new knowledge, okay? And getting new wisdom. We're all in school. Do you understand? So what happens when what they thought was, something or a truth back then changes as they evolve and pass a new grade? They're going to come down and teach us. So when they teach us, we have to be open enough to teach you guys. Remember what I always told you. Anything that does not grow, evolve, or move is dead. Do you understand? We're always in upward mobility, and we should always have the ability to submit to a higher truth. All right. So we're going to be sharing these stories because we already know that the Dragon Clan has, a lot of experience in this. But now we're going to bring some more family in. The Creator Gang as well is going to come through and talk about their experiences as well. Okay. And we know that it's not far-fetched, but to the audience, it might be far-fetched because maybe, just maybe, they never heard of these things. They've never experienced these things, okay? And I'm really doing this because a lot of you who have kept it to yourself out of fear of being judged, all right? But we don't live in an age where we are considered fearful. We are in an age where we are fearless, okay? So it's now time to start bringing out the revelations that we are receiving. Why? Because family. In the beginning of a new age will always come a newness of spirit. Do you understand? And if we are the leaders here, the chosen, the ambassadors of the Creator on this earth, then we have to be able to hear. All right? We have to be able to hear because we have to lead the people in upward mobility. Always remember, knowledge is good. We need that. Yes, wisdom is great. Helps us. It's knowledge applied. But understanding, now see, that's perfection. And that's where we want to get. Okay? So remember, okay, we're going to start doing Astral Chronicles. I'm going to open up the platform for those of you who want to share your experiences, to come through. Talk to the people. Get out of the fear. Talk to the people. Let them know that, these things are real. The spiritual realm is real. And during this day and age, the veil is so thin that it's even more potent right now. And plus, we have to be equipped to deal with these new children. All right? So, today, and this is why this is important. So today, I had a trouble kid. Okay? Trouble kid, very, 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 very smart. I mean, can answer questions just back to back, knows everything, especially with math and all of that, but was diagnosed with having, being part of the spectrum. We'll just say that. I watched the kid. The kid, will change the course of direction on you quickly. Sit around and talk to himself and things and tap himself and all of that. Well, he decided to share something with me today that he has not shared with any of his teachers. He shared with me that who's been helping him in that class is a little boy named James. You look around, James don't exist. I asked him, I said, where's James? He said, he's here in the class. His imaginary friend. Do you understand? Some of your children are coming in on this realm already communicating with the spirit realm. And if they do not have us who are knowledgeable enough about this to help them and assist them, then they might be thrown somewhere. And we don't need that for our children just because they are gifted, okay? We need leaders and teachers who understand these things, all right? So we can help grow them, perfect their understanding. You know, all of those. We don't want our children medicated all the time. All right. So, you know, this is another reason why I'm opening up this portion of it. All right. And I want you guys, share your experiences, engage with us. All right. If you've been out there, if you have achieved that state of vibration that allows your soul to go, whether it's willingly or unwillingly, because we know sometimes it's unwillingly. Like, I can't will nothing to go. You know, I've tried it a few times, but we know sometimes it's unwillingly. Okay, but when we know and we have these experiences, and now you have children that are coming in that, you know, are having these experiences too, how are you going to teach them? How are you going to reach them? How are you going to keep them in a good vibration? All right. So we are co-creating. We're co-creating here this new age, all right? And since we are doing so, it is now the time to collaborate. We're going to have some people in here that understand plant medicine and all of that, all right? As a group effort to all ascend upwards. Remember now, we are the new ones, all right? Those of you who write, continue to write. If you're being inspired to do that, continue to do that, because thousands of years in the future, they're going to be reading about us. Do you understand? I hope that's making an impact to you. We read about our ancestors and what they did and what they went through, and we learned from that. But this is about you and your relationship to the Creator. So we're going to talk some stuff up, all right? And I want you guys to join us. I am Sophie. I love you all. Have a good evening.